Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about the immune system in brief. So what is immune system? It is a complex network of organs, tissues, cells and molecules that work together to defend the body against infections, disease and foreign substance. So we will discuss now briefly about the anatomy and physiology. So anatomy. Anatomy is divided into three parts, that is primary lymphoid organs, secondary lymphoid organs and immune cells. So what all comes under the primary lymphoid organs? That is bone marrow and thymus. So what is bone marrow? It is where it is located. It is located in the cavities of bones and where all immune cells will originate. So it is the primary site for hematopoiesis, that is production of blood cells, including the production of WBCs, that is leukocytes, which are crucial for immune response. And B cells mature in the bone marrow before entering into the bloodstream. And next is the thymus, and it is located in the chest just above the heart. And the thymus where T cells mature, and they are critical for adaptive immunity and are educated in the thymus to distinguish between self and non-self antigens. And the next is the secondary lymphoid organs. In this, what all will come? Lymph nodes, spleen and malt. Malt means mucosa associated lymphoid tissue. So in the secondary lymphoid organs, the first one is the lymph nodes. It is distributed throughout the body. Lymph nodes are small bean-shaped structures that filter lymph fluid and house immune cells, including beta cells, T cells and macrophages. And these are the key sites for initiating immune response. And the next is the spleen. And spleen is located in the upper left abdomen. And it filters the blood, removing old or damaged RBCs and detecting blood-borne pathogens. And it also contains immune cells that can respond to infections. Next is the malt, that is mucosa-associated lymphoid tissue. This includes structures like tonsils, Peyer's patches that presents in the intestines and the appendix. These tissues protect the mucosal surface of the body, which are common entry points for pathogen. So what are included in this? Tonsils, Peyer's patches which present in intestines and appendix. Okay. So spleen, where it is located? Upper left abdomen. Okay, and what the function means, what it will do? It will filters the RBCs. Okay, then what about the lymph nodes? Lymph nodes are like it is like what the structure of the lymph nodes? It is a bean shaped. Okay. Next is immune cells. In this, what all will come? Leukocytes, neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes and macrophages, dendritic cells and eosinophils and the basophils. Now we will see the immune cells in that leukocytes. So what is leukocytes? It is also known as WBCs, white blood cells. So these are the key players in the immune system circulating through the body in the blood and lymphatic system, which includes these all. Okay, so first is neutrophils, the most abundant type of WBCs, which are crucial for attacking bacteria and fungi. And the next is this will attack the bacteria and fungi. And lymphocytes. Lymphocytes, it will include the B cells and T cells and natural killer cells, and each playing a specific role in adaptive and innate immunity. And the next is monocytes, which is also known as like macrophages. These cells can engulf the bacteria, engulf and digest. Okay, it will engulf and digest the pathogens which are present in antigens and to T cells to initiate an adaptive immune response. And the next is the dendrite cells. These cells also capture the antigens from pathogens, okay, and present them to T cells, which will act as a bridge between the innate and adaptive immune system. And the last one is eosinophils and the basophils. These are involving in combating parasites, okay, and play a role in allergic reactions. So this is about the anatomy of the immune system. Now we will see the physiology of the immune system. In this, the first function of the physiology of the immune system is innate immunity. In this, what will come first is the first line of defense. So what do you mean this? It provides an immediate non-specific response to pathogens, okay, which includes physical barriers, chemical barriers, and cellular defenses. Physical barriers means example skin and mucous membrane, and chemical barriers like HCl production, okay. Then what else? Enzymes, okay. Then cellular defenses. Cellular defenses means like macrophages, dendritic cells, neutrophils, which will recognize and attack the pathogens based on the common molecular patterns leading to inflammation. Okay, leading to inflammation, which helps to contain and destroy the invader. So this is the function of the first line defense. And the next is the adaptive immunity. Okay, in adaptive immunity, what all will come? There will be function like specific and memory response, B cells and antibiotics, T cells, and immunological memory. Okay, so what is specific and memory response means? Unlike the first line of defense, in this what will happen means it will provide a specific response to each pathogen, okay, and it will be ability to remember that past infection, providing the long lasting immunity. If means a specific treatment, if you'll adaptive immunity means, for example, if you'll affect with any virus or any diseases, that will be attack and it will remember that past infection and it will immediately respond. That is called the specific and memory response. And the next is beta cells and the antibodies. In this what will happen means beta cells will produce specific antibodies to the specific antigens which will encounter, okay, and this antibodies what will do means it will neutralize, okay, it will neutralize the pathogens and mark them for destruction by immune cells, okay, other immune cells. Next is the T cells, okay. T cells means like helper T cells, which is called CD4 cells, okay. This will assist the immune cells by secreting the cytokinins, which will enhance the immune response. And the next is cytotoxic T cells, which are CD8 plus, directly attack and kill the infected or cancer cells in this, okay. And the last one is the immunological memory, okay. So in this what will happen means it is after an infection, okay. So like memory, beta cells and T cells, okay. What will happen in this memory means this will persist in the body, ready to respond more rapidly and effectively if the same pathogen is encountered again. That is called the immunological memory, okay. Now we will see the immune regulation. In this what will happen means it must be carefully, means the immune system must be carefully regulated to avoid excessive responses that can damage the body's own tissues, which is called autoimmunity, okay, or inadequate response that allow infections to persist. And regulatory T cells, which plays a crucial role in maintaining this balance by suppressing the excessive immune response. Which cells? Regulatory T cells. Regulatory T cells. Okay. So that is comes under the immune regulation. Means it will avoid the autoimmunity. Okay. Then next is the interaction with other systems. Okay, in this what will happen means the immune system will interact with other systems like nervous system, okay, then endocrine system, For example, stress can influence immune function and the immune system can affect the brain function and the mood. So that is called the interaction with other system. So this is the brief introduction explanation about the physiology of immune system. Okay, immune system is highly intricate and dynamic network that protects the body from a vast array of threats. Its components must work in harmony to effectively defend against pathogens while avoiding harm to the body's own tissues. So now we have come to end of the this one video. If you are interested to know more health updates like this, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.